Welcome, an initiative by Kikewa College of Horticulture Nasik, giving an online audio-visual learning from Department of Soil Science. I, the Professor N.S. Gogre, going to deliver a lecture on a topic that is problematic soil, alkaline soil, saline alkali soil, and alkali soil. These soils falls under categories of salt-affected soil. We have to study their characteristics and management. Okay. Let you know the first, what do you mean by problem soil? Problem soils are those soils which cannot be used for cultivation without adopting proper reclaiming measures. Which cannot be used for cultivation without adopting proper reclaiming measures. Okay. So these problematic soils, owing to land or soil characteristics, cannot be used economically for crop production without adopting proper reclaiming measures. This is the proper definition of problematic soils. So there are 7 to 8 types of problematic soils, out of which worst and major category falls under the salt affected soils. In this saline soil, saline alkali soil, and alkali soil, these soils falls under the category of salt affected soil. Rest are acid soils, calcareous soils, submerged soil, khar khajan soil, highly eroded soil, ravine soils, soil steepy slopes. Okay. This means that we can use the soil for commercial crop production without adopting proper reclaiming measures. What do you mean by reclaiming measures? We will study the reclaiming measure in management of problematic soils. So first we let you know what do you mean by saline soil, saline alkali soil, and saline alkali soil. First, saline soils are non-sodic soils containing sufficient soluble salts to impair its productivity. Sufficient soluble salts. These are the salts of calcium, sodium, potassium. These salts impair its productivity. Okay. Due to certain chemical characteristics. Okay. What is saline soil? Which contain an electrical conductivity of greater than 4 decisiemens per meter and exchangeable sodium adsorption is less than 30 and exchangeable sodium percentage is less than 15, less than 15, and pH of soil is also less than 8.5. At 25 degrees centigrade is characterized as the saline soil. Then what do you mean by alkali soil? These soils are saturated with exchangeable sodium colloidal clay complex which contain electrical conductivity of greater than 4 dc7 per meter, exchangeable sodium adsorption ratio greater than 13, and pH greater than 8.5. And exchangeable sodium percentage is also greater than 15, is called as alkali soil or sodic soil. Okay. What are the characteristics of saline and saline alkali soil, or it is also called as saline sodic soil? Saline alkali soil, saline sodic soil contains appreciable quantities of salts of sodium, calcium, and sulfates, which affect plant growth. The characteristics mainly includes electrical conductivity greater than 4 dc7 per meter, exchangeable sodium adsorption ratio greater than 13, pH is less than or equal to 8.5, and exchangeable sodium percentage is greater than 15 are called as a saline alkali soil. Okay, after characteristics of soil, we want to study what are the formations of saline alkali soil, what are the characteristics which contribute to formation of these soils, particularly arid and semi-arid climate, poor draining capacity of soil, then high water table, overflow of seawater over lands, introduction of irrigation water, salts blown by wind, soil developing from natural materials which are saline. Excessive use of basic fertilizer like sodium nitrate, basic like which contributes to alkalinity in soil, and humid and semi-arid regions. These are certain characteristics which are contributing to formation of saline and alkaline soil. If saline soil is not reclaimed or cannot be properly managed, then it will develop into alkalinity and alkaline soil. If it is not again properly reclaimed or managed, it will develop into leads to become barren soil if proper reclamating measures are not followed. Okay, then